Hi, my name is Willem, and I will be talking to you about how to survive and thrive in high school. So, how do you survive and thrive in high school? Well, there are important skills that you need to learn and have. Those important skills are personality, learning style, study skills, time management, use of technology, and teamwork and leadership. I will also be talking about a couple of other things and giving you helpful tips to have great success in high school. I will be talking to you about this because I took Panther Prep and I learned what skills you need for high school. So, to start off, you need to be yourself during high school. You need to have your own personality and be yourself all the time. Don't try to act like something or someone you're not. If you try to act like something or someone you're not, then people could describe you as fake, and you don't want that reputation your first couple of weeks of high school. That could lead to a miserable first part of your awesome high school career. Hang out with people who have the same interests as you. You want to be around people that you feel comfortable around. Try to make friends right off the bat because you don't want to be the person in the hallways walking by yourself or at lunch sitting by yourself. You could walk with people who have a lot of the same classes as you. Or you could just walk with some friends, whether they have the same classes as you or not. So, just be you, make friends, and everything should go very smoothly. You need to develop good habits such as a learning style. Make sure you understand the material that is being given. If you don't know or are confused, make sure you ask questions. If you don't ask questions, then you are setting yourself up for a bad situation. You need to schedule a time to see your teacher to get the extra help that you need because when finals come around and you don't understand anything, well, that's on you. You need to take the time to get the help. Another habit you should develop is having good study skills. Having good study skills is so important because grades are so important in high school. If you don't have good study skills, then you will most likely do badly on tests, quizzes, and assignments. A good tip would be having a study group. Study groups are very beneficial because you get more done and you study better. They're a good they're a good use of time. You should always get help if you need it. You can go to the Learning Center to get help from tutors and teachers. Don't think that the Learning Center is for dumb people or for failing grades, because it's not. The Learning Center is for everyone, no matter how smart or how good or bad your grades are. One last tip for how to have good study skills is to go over material after it's been taught. Because if you wait to go over it a day or two before the finals, then you'll be crunched for time. You'll be crunched for time because there'll be so much stuff to go over. So you want to review the material throughout the semester so you don't forget it and you won't have to spend as much time on it. So try to study in groups, get help, and go over material throughout the semester. The next main skill that you should have is teamwork and leadership. These two characteristics are very important during your high school career because you need to be a leader and sometimes a follower. What I mean by this is there are going to be times when you're working on something and you need to get through it. Or you could be in a situation and you need to get out of it or to get through it and you need to be a leader. Then there are going to be times where you just need to listen and be a follower. Developing these skills will set you up for a better high school experience because high school should be your best 4 years of your life with all the parties, the get-togethers, and hanging out with people. Also, you need to be able to work well with other people because that will definitely help you learn how to be a follower. Because when you work in groups, everyone in your group will have ideas to share, and some ideas you will use, even if you didn't come up with them. Just remember, sometimes you'll be a follower and other times you'll be a leader. Time management is very important. It is a key component to having success in high school. The main point for this skill is don't overbook or overplan. If you overbook your day, then you can get really stressed out and you won't get a lot of sleep, and nobody wants that. I'm not saying that you can't go out and have fun with friends, family, or sports, but you shouldn't be going all day. It's okay sometimes, but not every day. When you're going all day, then it will set you up for a bad day at school. You should also allow enough time for some you time. You should give yourself a break sometimes. Make sure you plan your day or even week to accommodate all of your activities and extracurricular things. You could even make a small calendar to help remind you of what you've planned. Just make sure you have at least an idea every day of what you plan on doing and when you're going to do it. Now, everybody uses technology, which isn't a bad thing, because when you use it too much, it can be a bad thing. It's totally understandable that people use their phones, computers, iPods, etc. on a regular basis, because that's what most people are used to doing these days. If technology is not overused, it can be very helpful and beneficial. For example, if you are studying and you need to look something up, then using technology is a perfect way to do that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't text or get on Facebook, tweet, or play games. I do a lot of those things all the time. But being on them 24/7 is a little much, so just don't overuse technology. A few more tips are when you are researching. Make sure that they are reliable sources. This is important because when you are doing a research paper, you want to get a good grade. You don't want to finish your entire paper and realize that your sources are invalid. Also, there are certain classes that you have to take. Those classes are algebra, geometry, world history, biology, English, and speech. You're probably thinking, why am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you this because if you don't know what classes are required, then it can mess up your track to getting the diploma you want or your path that you want to take during your high school career. They do offer honors classes for geometry, English, and biology, so you want to pick classes that challenge you but aren't so hard that you get really bad grades in the class. You also don't want to take classes that are too easy for you because then you'll be bored throughout the entire year. Make sure you don't procrastinate on homework given that is not due the next day, especially with speeches. Don't procrastinate to start on them because they take a long time to do. Also, you read a lot of books in English, so don't wait to read the amount you're supposed to read each night because some of the books are hard reads. So, to have a successful high school experience, you should develop the skills of being yourself, good learning style, good study skills, good time management, teamwork and leadership, use of technology, and good research. If you develop these skills, then you should have a wonderful experience in high school. Everyone wants that experience. Thank you.